Have you ever been in the middle of a conversation just minding your own business and suddenly, hiccup? Out of nowhere, you get hit with a fit of hiccups that just won't stop. Welcome back to JEHBHEALTH. Today, we're going to explore the mystery of hiccups, what causes them, why they happen, and most importantly, how to get rid of them instantly. We'll even bust some myths along the way and try out a few remedies to see which ones really work. Let's start with the basics. What are hiccups, really? Hiccups are actually a reflex action involving the diaphragm, which is the muscle sitting right beneath your lungs, helping you breathe. Normally, the diaphragm moves down as you inhale and up as you exhale. But when something irritates it, it spasms or contracts involuntarily, which pulls air suddenly into your lungs. That sudden air movement forces your vocal cords to snap shut, and that's what creates the iconic hic sound. But the real question is, why does the diaphragm spasm in the first place? Let's dig a little deeper. There are so many different triggers for hiccups. Let's start with a few common ones you've probably heard of, and some you might not expect. When you eat too fast, you can swallow excess air, which puts pressure on the diaphragm. This sudden change often irritates it, leading to hiccups. Sodas, sparkling water, and other fizzy drinks contain carbon dioxide bubbles. As you drink, the bubbles expand in your stomach, pushing against the diaphragm, which can make it spasm. Have you ever noticed that hiccups sometimes start when you go from a hot environment to a cold one, or vice versa? Sudden temperature changes can shock your diaphragm into spasming. It's one of those mysterious body quirks. Strong emotions like excitement, anxiety, or even laughter can trigger the body's fight or flight response, releasing adrenaline. This hormone can sometimes irritate the diaphragm and cause hiccups. Believe it or not, certain foods, especially spicy ones, can irritate both your stomach lining and diaphragm, triggering hiccups. Are you finding this as fascinating as I am? If so, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We dive into everyday health mysteries like this all the time on JEHBHEALTH. Now, for most of us, hiccups are harmless and go away on their own. But in some rare cases, they can persist for hours, days, or even longer. This condition is called persistent hiccups and is usually linked to deeper issues. Persistent hiccups might be related to problems with the nerves that control the diaphragm, such as the phrenic or vagus nerve. Issues in the brain stem, even something as serious as a tumor or brain injury, can lead to chronic hiccups. But remember, this is very rare. If your hiccups last longer than 2 days, it's definitely a good idea to consult a healthcare professional. Alright, now let's clear up some myths about hiccups. Have you heard that you can scare someone to get rid of hiccups? Let's find out if there's any truth to that. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book. Some people say a good scare resets the diaphragm, but there's no strong science to back this up. While it might work for some people, it's not guaranteed and can leave you more startled than hiccup-free. This one is pretty common too, and it might actually work, but not because of the angle. Drinking upside down changes your breathing rhythm, which can help settle the diaphragm. But make sure you're careful so you don't spill all over yourself. Ever tried swallowing a spoonful of sugar or peanut butter? The sticky texture and unusual taste can actually distract your body enough to disrupt the hiccup reflex. It's worth a shot. And hey, at least you get a tasty treat out of it. Alright, now let's move on to the real solutions. Simple, proven methods to stop hiccups fast. First, take a deep breath and hold it for as long as you comfortably can. Holding your breath increases the amount of carbon dioxide in your blood, which can calm down the diaphragm and stop the spasms. Drinking cold water in slow sips helps reset the diaphragm. The cold temperature can sometimes shock it back to its regular rhythm. Here's a quirky one. Plug your ears with your fingers, then sip water. This stimulates the vagus nerve, which helps calm the diaphragm. Gently press down just below your rib cage for about 20 to 30 seconds. This can help release the tension in the diaphragm and stop hiccups quickly. The strong taste of vinegar distracts your body and interrupts the hiccup cycle. This might be more for the brave souls out there. Hiccups can be hard to prevent entirely, but here are some daily habits that might reduce the chances of them happening. Eating slower helps prevent swallowing excess air, and skipping carbonated drinks reduces the risk of irritating your diaphragm. Reducing stress and anxiety through relaxation techniques like deep breathing or meditation can prevent those emotionally triggered hiccups. Big meals can make your stomach press against the diaphragm. Try eating smaller portions throughout the day instead. And there you have it. We've learned why hiccups happen, debunked some common myths, and tried out different methods to stop hiccups instantly. Now you're fully equipped to tackle hiccups whenever they strike. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the science of hiccups, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and comment below with your favorite hiccup remedy. And don't forget to subscribe to JEHBHEALTH for more daily health tips and natural remedies. See you next time.